is going on, everyone? Derek here today, bringing you guys another episode of Mustang Madness. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today we have a Mustang that's going to be showcased here, and it's just making me jealous just thinking about it, because you can probably tell from the title and thumbnail of this video, this car is extremely special, especially when it comes to the Mustang community. Take a NewEdge platform, you got the 2-valve, and you go ahead and throw in a Coyote swap. And just to make things better, this Coyote swap has huge plans coming in the future, and it's just overall probably one of the nicest NewEdges I've personally seen in person, coming from the paint, the little details on the interior, of course the engine bay, the exhaust, the whole nine. So I'm very excited to bring you guys this episode. So if you could do me a huge favor, drop a like up in this video. Without further ado, guys, here is Austin in his 2003 Coyote swapped NewEdge.
Guys, name's Austin. This is my 2003 Coyote swap. Got the car back in 2016 from my uncle. Came home in 2006 when my uncle bought it brand new. Gave me a ride in it, and I had to have it. So 10 years later, bought the car. Had to keep it in the family. Love Mustangs all my life. Decided I want to go on a faster route, but if you know, 2 valves that are boosted ain't the fastest. So I decided to just go Coyote swap instead. They're one of the best like body styles in my opinion. They're on a lighter side of Mustangs. Went to Mustang week in 2018 and I blew the 2-valve up. So that gave me like the perfect opportunity to just Coyote swap it.
2003 Coyote swapped NewEdge. Literally the pinnacle of what I wanted blue 2-valve to be someday. Let's just talk numbers. That's what people want to know. What does something like this cost to fully Coyote swap it? Did you go the cheap route? Did you go the expensive route? And like, just give us a scoop on that.
I kind of went in between, so it wasn't like the most expensive swap you'll see out there, but it's certainly not the cheapest. Mine was around $13,000. The whole car that I've ever done anything to comes under $20,000. So it's a lot cheaper than going out to buy a brand new Mustang for the same power and everything, and they look a little bit better in my opinion. So
why don't you go ahead and pop the hood for us? Let's show this bad boy off. This engine bay, guys, is so clean, and overall, like he said, it's one of the cleanest around, and he's not lying. The paint on it is beautiful. You can see we got that meaty cow hood here, Cobra bumper with the Cobra lip, and this thing, the heart of the beast, Coyote swap, Boss 302. It's just so clean in here.
Engine came out of a 2013 Wreck GT. It was wrecked from the rear, so the front end and everything was perfectly fine. The trans came out of a 2012 GT. It's a built 6R80 that I have in there. Got a different UPR K-member. It's got A-arms, a bunch of different stuff in the front end to make the, you know, Coyote fit in there and like make it low enough. And I still end up having to get a different hood because you can tell where I cut it out even because the Boss intake was touching it, so I had to swap over hoods. Cook's long tubes on there. It's got an off-road H-pipe, and I still have the 2-valve catback, and it's Mach brand. Got a 80mm turbo being put on by VS Racing. I'm gonna have a 4-inch exhaust coming out the front bumper, and running CO2 kit in there. Hoping to make around 650, 700 on low boost.
You'll definitely make that, and 700 in this car, dude, is going to be absolutely insane. I know we briefly talked over it earlier, but
lower RPM sounds like a 2-valve, and I don't have anywhere it shows that it says 5.0, so people still think I'm like a little 2-valve, so they like to play. But I definitely hurt some feelings already with newer Mustang.
I bet.
Got SVE Series 1 wheels from LMR. Kind of wanted to match the rear wheels because I wanted a drag radial for when I do like turbo it. Got a custom sunroof. I don't know if you guys seen that in the vid already, but hardly ever see any Mustangs with sunroofs. So I do have Magic Drift side splitters because I wanted to make it a little bit lower looking. A lot of people do like 5.0 emblems on Coyote swaps, but I wanted to put like a little Coyote, little airbrush type thing in the emblem just to be a little different. Show you the interior real quick. Keeping it simple and clean. I don't want to do too crazy about it.
TMI seats, I see. How those treating you? Or
They're really good. They're a little bit wider than most racing seats, so like bigger people, more comfortable. So I love it. They're good for trips and everything. I have the same steering wheel as Derek does in his Bluetooth valve, but I decided I wanted to clean mine up a little bit and match the color of the interior. I do have a different gauge cluster. It's Dakota Digital Dash. Make it a little bit easier with the Coyote swap.
I wanted to ask you, I know you got the motor out of a Rect 5.0. What did that end up costing you for the motor itself?
The motor was around $4,000. The trans came out of a, can't remember what I said. I think I said 2012 or 2013. So I mean, it's the same gen, but paid $2,500 for it. It's a built 6R80. Happy with it. I
know you saw the cinematics, but I'll go ahead and give you just a nice little clean walk around of the car. Really take it in. This thing is honestly an art piece. And I can speak for it myself. It's one of the cleanest NewEdges I've seen in person. And maybe this will be some inspiration for Blue 2 valve guys. What do you say? You want to jump in this thing, go for a little cruise and get some rollers and see what this Coyote life's about in the NewEdge, huh? It has been a long time since I've been in one of these. Chris Sipple actually was the last Coyote swap car I've ever been in, and the only Coyote swap actually. This is the second one. It's a hot day. I remember back in the day before I sold Blue 2 valve, I was always talking about Coyote swapping the car, and this definitely, you know, it's just another reminder that it's still doable. Who knows what the future holds, man, but it's this thing's pretty. I can't imagine what the turbo's gonna feel like in this. The automatic, the Coyote swap, the NewEdge body, that thing is gonna rip. When do you think you're gonna get that put on?
Mustang Weeks, I'm going down on a Wednesday, which is like September 8th, and I'm coming back the 12th, so as soon as I get back, it's going underneath the knife. Everything's gotta be custom made, because I mean, they don't make kits for Coyote swaps. Everything with the Coyote swap is like different, because like the brackets and stuff are different for the power by the hours and stuff that I got. I could have done a Pro Charger, I could have done a supercharger, but I went with a little bit better route in my opinion with a turbo. And everything's gonna be custom made, so I can have it to where I want it to be and like set it up, and then just have a little 4-inch bumper exit come out. So it should be fun. Maybe a little bit louder than this. If so, I'll be happy with it, because it's in lower RPMs, it's not that loud, but once you get on it, it's
gonna be rowdy.
It's loud, so.
NewEdge gang. The colors definitely look sick together. That hood, oh my god. That hood is almost a must. Look at this little dinky stock hood. And look at this thing. Jeez. Looks sick. Well, hopefully the next time you come down with your turbo and stuff, I'll have this. Well, this will definitely be on the road, so you know, we can definitely make some NewEdge content, have some fun.
Yeah, but man, cleanest NewEdge is around.
This thing's on another level though. This is a different level. I'll openly say it. This thing is beautiful.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous. So let me know, fam. Do you want me to sell Lucifer, take all that money, and completely restore Blue? Coyote swap. Appreciate you coming out, man. The car's gorgeous. No doubt. You got an Instagram?
Yeah, it's all over here on my side.
Oh, sick. Make my job way easier.
So I'm telling you.
There we go.
03 Coyote.
Go run up the Instagram, guys. Appreciate you stopping by with this thing. It's a beaut, man. It's a beaut. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite thing about this car is. You know, he just has so much going on with it. And that single turbo setup is just gonna be it's gonna be insane, dude. Yeah, it really is. It's gonna be insane. Well, there you have it, guys. That's gonna go ahead and wrap up today's episode of Mustang Madness. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a comment down below. Drop a like up on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. NewEdge, man. It has my heart, always will. NewEdge is for life. But until next time, I'll see you later.